table. And speaking of couldn't find his cue stick, about 15 minutes before this match, Bobby Pickle's out there having a smoke, you know, in the foyer out there. So we're out there, me and Rick Jones and all that. There's a nice shot there. Okay.
Nice.
So he has over from the control desk because Scott got this started a few minutes ahead of when I thought I needed to be up here. So I'm huffing and puffing here for a second. But it's good to be back with you. By the way, my name is Ken Schumann, and
Suerte.
No. Yeah. No, you know what he's going to do? He's going to stick it right on the 5 behind the 9.
Here I come.
Yeah. What you kick? Anyway, real quick on the one pocket thing. So Efren took care of Bustamante in 15 minutes, knocked him out. Joyner took care of.
You have to see this carefully, my friend, and see if you can figure out why I played the shot the way I did. What's your idea? Drop it in the comments below. If you get it right, then I will shout out you or your location from watching my next video. Thank you for watching.
A nice kick there, sent the 4-ball, 3 rails, and he might put a temporary hold on the Magician. Now look, did you see what he did with his stick? He wants to kick 2 rails and thin that 5-ball, I think, right where he had his stick, sending the cue ball between the 6 and the 8, safe. Now this is no accident, ladies and gentlemen. This is no accident. Did you see that?
Good morning guys, welcome to Efren Reyes reaction and commentary videos. For today's reaction video, ito isa naman na napakagandang heel-to-heel match na kalaban ni Efren Reyes, itong si Bobby Pickle, no? Maglalaban nga sila dito sa Reno, Nevada Reno Casino, at dito nga maglalaban sila sa isang championship match. Pero makikita natin si Efren Reyes ang nanalo dito sa lag, kaya siya ang first na magbe-break. 9-ball yung laban nila, race to 6, at makikita natin medyo magaling din yung kalaban ni Reyes dito, no? Itong si Bobby Pickle, isa sa mga pool hustlers ng US. Dito nga mapapansin natin mukhang walang pumasok sa break ni Reyes at may available shot itong si Bobby Pickle. So panoorin natin guys kung gaano kahusay at kagaling itong si Bobby Pickle. Panoorin natin. Ang mananalo sa championship match na ito ay mag-uuwi ng $25,000 US. Ang kanilang laban ay 9-ball, race to 9 with winners break format, no? So panoorin natin yung husay at galing nitong kalaban ni Reyes.
As time permits, I got a lot of stuff to fill you in on about everything that's going on here all week. This is the last match of the night. It's actually a bonus for all you viewers who just finished watching the One Pocket event. Efren and Bobby Pickle, and this is round 4 action. I know Efren is undefeated in 9-ball. I think Bobby is too, although I'm not sure. And this is a race to 7. Efren broke in this game. Now, hey, sorry for a little out of breath. I ran over.
At dito nga mukhang ikikick shot ni Reyes itong dos, no? Pakarga dito sa 8. Mukhang mahirap ito mga kabilyard, pero magawan ba ng paraan ni Reyes itong kick shot na ito, at doon nga siguradong pasok doon sa corner pocket. Napakahusay nung ginawa ni Reyes na yun mga kabilyard.
Let's see what we got. You're watching Derby City 9-ball action in the Chalk-Off Arena here live in the Executive West Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky. And you're watching this on the Billiard Club Network, courtesy of Billiard Club and AccuStats Video Productions.
At dito nga sinubukan na double cross ni Reyes yung 9 sa side pocket, pero hindi inabot, no? At nakapag play safe pa dito si Reyes, mga kabilyard. Makikita natin yung husay at galing niya sa kanyang mga tira. At dito nga mapapansin natin at mayroong alanganin, no, itong tira ni Bobby Piquel. At naitago niya nga sa likuran nitong ball na ito. At yun, nag-scratch itong si Piquel. At ball in hand advantage naman dito kay Reyes.
Okay, we're sponsored tonight by Chalk Off, the BCA Pool League, Diamond Billiards Incorporated, Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, Aramuth Belgian Billiard Balls, the new Club Rack, and the Spider Laser Training Aid. All those great products are available for you viewers on the Billiard Club, at the Billiard Club Pro Shop and billiardclub.net. Let's watch Efren here make short work of this game.
At dito open table na, mga kabilyard. Mukhang nakuha na ni Reyes yung momentum nitong table na ito. Last 5 balls si Reyes dito pero open table na. Makikita natin kung paano kinukuhanan ng mga ball positioning ni Reyes, no. Napakahusay ng tira niya dito. Ito mukhang kakaliwain niya pa itong object ball niya dito sa corner pocket. Mapapansin natin talagang mahusay sa kaliwat kanan na tira si Reyes. At ito nga, last 3 balls siya para dito sa rack number 1.
Just continues to solidify this absolute living legend that every one of us that love pool really need to feel honored to be able to have watched this man. Talent like this is more than once in a lifetime. I think it's once in maybe.
Tutok sa side pocket itong 9. Pasok yung 9, mga kabilyard. 1-0 tayo dyan. At si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 2. Walang pumasok sa break na yan, kaya back to table si Bobby Piquel.
15-18 months ago, Efren had LASIK eye surgery. And it took him a considerable length of time to adjust to it. I myself have had it, and in 2 or 3 days it was fine for me. So everybody reacts differently. But can you imagine the decision that Efren Reyes made to have his eyes surgically altered at age 52 with the talent that he has?
At dito nga aiming si Piquel sa ball number 2 sa side pocket. Mukhang ginagawa ng paraan ni Piquel para makapag-combination, no, dito sa 9. At dito nga tinutok niya dito sa 3 para naman maka-ball position sa 4. So maganda yung ginawang discard dito ni Piquel para sa combination sa 9. Tingnan natin kung magawa niya ng paraan yan, mga kabilyard.
Try to clip it. Maybe I don't know. All right, he hit it very nicely. Put a nice sweet stroke on that to avoid contact with the 5. This is tricky in its own right. The 5-9 is not on. What would you do? Low right, try to hit the 9? Or just hold it for the combination? Looks like he's killing it with inside for the combination. Yeah.
At ganun nga yung ginawa ni Piquel, no, tagumpay siya doon sa kanyang plano na yan. Ito mukhang i-combination niya nga itong kanyang object ball para dito sa 9 sa corner pocket sa ibaba. Mukhang tatabla tayo dito, mga kabilyard, dahil easy pocket na ito para kay Piquel. Pasok yung 9, all 1 tayo. At ito si Piquel pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 3.
Was third in the bank pool. Bobby's by the way, Bobby wears around his neck, he just tucked it in, he wears around his neck a solid gold pickle. I kid you not. And that's his real name, folks, Bobby Pickle. Not making that up, it's not a nickname. Anyway, so Stevie Moore snapped off the bank pool, Efren second, Luat third. Okay, then we started out with one pocket about 3 days ago. 416 one-pocket players went at it. And starting out this morning, or as of last night, we were down to the final 6.
At dito nga mukhang mapipilitan na mag-play safe itong si Bobby Piquel dahil walang possible pocket dito sa kanyang object ball, no. Nakaharang kasi yung isang bola doon. At dito mukhang tinry niyang i-break itong 2, hindi pumasok. Kaya ito mukhang babalik kay Efren Reyes yung table.
Just want to see what the magician does. And it looks like his best pass probably just one rail up towards the 5 ball. But he may go on the other side with inside so he can play the 2 and be coming back towards the 3 ball. Overhit it a touch. And this is no piece of cake. He's going to wind up with probably a larger angle on the 3 unless he's just going to follow it right through the balls. Huh. That's probably just tired. He's been playing, Efren started playing 11 o'clock this morning, and he's probably had a grand total of an hour and a half of breaks throughout the day, if you add them all up. So, and he's been doing that every day.
Dito nga mukhang alanganin pa rin yung tira ni Bobby Piquel, no? Kaya sinisipat niya yung possible pocket dito sa kanyang object ball at maka-ball position dito sa next object niya. Makikita natin dito medyo alanganin talaga yung tira na yan, pero nakuha niya pa rin ang paraan. Mapapansin natin dito mga kabilyard, talagang mahusay din itong kalaban ni Reyes.
Bustamante went ahead and bought back in. Jason Miller lost to Joyner, and Mike Davis lost to Serber. They were out. We shuffled them up and redrew again. Efren draw Bustamante again. Beat him in 15 minutes, honest to God. One pocket, race to 3, 15 minutes, and he beats Francisco Bustamante. We got a little announcement going on in the background there. I don't know what it was. I think it might have been about the straight pool champion. And I'm going to get to that. You're not going to believe what I got to tell you about straight pool. And Bobby played a safe that's probably going to cost him, although the 4 ball's in a funny position.
All one ang score natin mga kabilyard at dito back to table itong si Reyes. Sinisipat niya kung makakuha siya ng magandang ball position, no? Makikita natin open table yan, pero mapansin natin medyo mahirap yung position ng bola niya, kaya tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan ito ni Reyes.
Play for the combination 4-5. How'd you like to play for that? Well, now he's going to play something else, like kick. Now this is where I just well, no, he's got a piece of it. I just don't know what he can do with it. That cue ball came out enough for him to see the 4. Okay, Bobby, it's your turn. I watch you kick. Anyway, real quick on the 1 pocket thing. So Efren took care of Bustamante in 15 minutes, knocked him out. Joyner took care of Serber. That took 3.5 hours, knocked him out.
At dito nga mukhang nag-play safe muna si Bobby Piquel at itinago niya, no, yung tira niya dito sa bandang itaas. Tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan nito ni Reyes.
He might put a temporary hold on the Magician. Now look, did you see what he did with his stick? He wants to kick 2 rails and thin that 5 ball, I think, right where he had his stick, sending the cue ball between the 6 and the 8, safe. Now, this is no accident, ladies and gentlemen. This is no accident. Did you see that? I told you that's what he was going to do.
Superman.
I mean, and he probably put the 5 on the rail, so Bobby's got to move it. I don't think Magician does him justice. Yeah, Bobby liked that. Nice shot, Efren. This is so much fun. I mean, really, it's just great to be able to be here and see all this. Now Bobby's trying that, and he's going to miss the 5 ball. And
At dito nga talagang pinahirapan na ni Reyes itong si Bobby Piquel. Mapapansin natin na nakakuha ng magandang play safe si Reyes doon at na-counter din ni Reyes, no? So ma-ballin na advantage ngayon kay Reyes.
And 1, 2, 3, and I'll be breaking. Anyway, it looks like that from up here, but let's see what it does. Then I'll give you an update on the entire 9-ball tournament, bring you right up to date as to where we are as of this minute. I got current information for you on 9-ball. But I want to see what he does, so let's take a look at this. Maybe he's going to stay inside the 8-ball and go that way, keeping the cue ball on the inside of the 2 balls. There may be enough room for that. Yep, absolutely. Now it's funny, the 2 balls kind of stayed together. Now the 6 goes in either corner. It goes where he's standing, and it goes up diagonally over here. It looks like he may have to pull it back around where his watch is or his elbow. He overhit it just a little, but you got to come up long on that shot. You can't come short there, or you'll be playing safe. So he had to make sure he at least got past the spot he was looking for. And like I said, I mean, you know, it's still Efren Reyes, but he's human, and he's probably got to be a little bit fatigued at this hour, at 6 days, 7 days into this thing. But he splits the cup, and he needs a kiss, and he got it, and he's straight in. Stop, 2-1 Efren.
At dito nga tuluyan ng nakuhanan ng magandang ball position ni Reyes, no, itong 9, at mukhang aabante ng 1 puntos dito si Reyes. 2-1 ang score natin mga kabilyard, at ito si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 4. Maganda yung pinakita ni Reyes doon, at pansinin natin talagang dito sa break ni Reyes na yan may pumasok ba, mukhang meron, kaya nandiyan pa rin sa table itong si Efren Reyes. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Efren is the leader in the world all around, and as a matter of fact, we were kind of doing a little bit of looking ahead in some of the statistics. It looks like the only person that can actually still catch Efren for the world all around would be Stevie Moore, who won the bank. Now this isn't official, guys, and don't hold me to it, other than I guarantee you Efren's ahead, and by a good margin. But what I think we're looking at is Stevie Moore would have to win the 9-ball division, and Efren would probably have to lose right here to Bobby, buy back, and lose tomorrow in round 5.
At dito nga mukhang nahirapan si Piquel dito dahil na play safe, no? At kick shot si Piquel, hindi siya nakakuha ng magandang tira dyan. Open table ngayon kay Reyes mga kabilyard.
To finish, what round does he need to get to sew it up, and I got to believe that he's not too far away. And I've also lost count on the number of world all-around titles that Efren's won here. I'm going to guess it's 3-5, and maybe I can get an update for you on that. It's 2-1 Efren, racing to 7. And at the end of this rack, I'll update you on the straight pool challenge, which concluded about 15 minutes ago.
Maganda na yung pinapakitang momentum dito ni Reyes, at meron siyang chance na ma-run out niya ito dahil nga maganda yung table, at mataas yung percentage ng pocketing skills dito ni Reyes, no? At mapapansin natin talagang hindi niya pinagbibigyan itong si Piquel dahil nga isa ito sa pinakamagagaling dyan pool hustler sa US, no? Kaya talagang sinisikap ni Reyes na maunahan niya itong si Bobby Piquel. Last 3 balls si Reyes dito sa laban nito mga kabilyard, at tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan ni Reyes ito, at umabante pa ng 1 puntos si Reyes, no? Panoorin natin yan mga kabilyard.
Everything that was taped by Pat and his crew will be available for purchase on DVD. You can order online, you can call, you can join the high 8 runs for the 2 days would come back today and play in the final.
At dito nga, breaking ulit si Reyes, 3-1 ang score natin. Makikita natin yung break ni Reyes dyan mga kabilyard, no? Mukhang may pumasok na 1 bola. Kaya talagang sinswerte si Reyes sa kanyang mga break. Mapapansin din natin dyan, talagang tinatambakan niya ng puntos itong si Bobby Piquel, no? Para hindi nga makabawi. Sundan natin to mga kabilyard.
I mean, it's amazing. The guy breaks the balls and you just say, well, he's out. Those are good. Slide a beat over. Rack him up. We're spoiled. I mean, aren't we? We're absolutely spoiled by watching this man play pool. He makes it look so easy. It's effortless. He glides around the table. Look at this. Nothing to it. reverse draw, 2 rails.
At dito nga napakaganda nung ball position ni Reyes no, doon sa kanyang pectus na yon. Makikita natin yung cue ball control and positioning ni Reyes napakataas. At makikita din natin dito yung husay niya sa kanyang pocketing skills no. Ito nga last 3 balls si Reyes dito sa rack number 5, mukhang abante na naman si Reyes ng 1 puntos dito mga kabilyard.
John Mr. 400 Schmidt ran 97. Mika Immonen clocked in with a 127. Johnny Archer, 129. Ralph Souquet, 137. Now, who do you think ran?
At dito mukhang aabante na naman ng 1 punto si Reyes mga kabilyard no. Mapapansin natin talagang napakaganda nung kanyang pinapakitang momentum at yung sa kanyang pocketing skills. 4-1 ang score natin dito. Si Reyes pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 6 at dyan nga sa break na yan ni Reyes. At tingnan natin kung may papasok. Mukhang walang pumasok. Dry break to makakabilyard no. Kaya back to table itong si Bobby Piquel.
Do something good here with this 1 ball. And if it's me, I'm banking a cross side and trying to get somewhere in the middle of the table. I'm not going to let Efren see this or shoot at this 1, or I'm never going to get near that 2-9, and I ain't going to win this game. You can't. Maybe it'll go cross corner. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Perfect.
Mahusay yung pinakitang bank shot doon ni Piquel no. Makikita ninyo talagang meron siyang napakahusay na kalkulasyon. At dito mukhang combination na naman sa 9 at mapapaaga na naman yung panalo ni Piquel dito sa rack number 6. Yun nga, naipasok niya pati yung doon sa side pocket. Napakahusay nung ginawa dito ni Piquel. 4-2 ang score natin dito mga kabilyard no. Kaya hindi natin pwedeng pagbigyan itong si Piquel dahil napakahusay. Maganda yung kanyang pinapakitang tira dito at nakukuhanan niya ng magandang ball position at combination no. 2 combination na yung ginawa dyan ni Piquel kaya nanalo siya. Pero dito nag-play safe ulit si Reyes, dinikit niya dito sa isang bola itong cue ball no. Pahirapan niya dito si Bobby Piquel.
Superb chess player. So anyway, yesterday he's out in the corridor here in the hallway, just outside the doors. And they set up a little chessboard out there, and he's sitting there playing one of his Filipino buddies. And there's a crowd of 7 deep watching him play chess. I mean, are you kidding? Now, how much respect is that? All right, Efren's got ball in hand. He's got a 4-2 lead.
At dito nga tagumpay yung ginawa ni Reyes na yun, kaya ball in hand advantage dito kay Reyes no. Makita natin yung percentage ng ball in hand advantage ni Reyes. Talagang meron siyang chance na maka-run out. Makikita natin dito, open table ito, papanood natin kung gaano kahusay naman itong si Efren Reyes sa mga ganitong klaseng tira. At ito, mukhang hindi niya pagbibigyan itong kalaban niya. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
And unless he's got an angle where he's got to go on the other side of the 4 and run out. And that's exactly what he's doing, because he could not hold the cue ball off the 3 for the 4-9. Okay, I just run out. It don't matter. I play combination, I run out. I get lucky. Now I draw between the 6 and the 8. Uh-oh. It was too easy. I wanted to have a little harder shot. Oh, anyway, before I give you the finals on the straight pull, I do want to mention real briefly, and this is important. It means a lot to me.
At doon nga, sapul na sapul yung 6 sa corner pocket. 7 naman, 8-9 na lang ang natitira mga kabilyard. Mukhang may chance dito si Reyes na pumuntos na naman. No? Makikita natin na napakataas nung percentage nung kanyang pocketing skills dito mga kabilyard. Aiming sa 8 at pumosisyon dito sa 9 itong tira ni Reyes. Makita natin, abante na naman, mukhang mauuna sa top of the hill itong si Reyes. Race to 6 ito, mag-abante ng 1 punto si Reyes, 5-2 na. Last rack si Reyes dito mga kabilyard at mapapansin natin talagang hindi niya pinagbibigyan itong kalaban niya no. At nag-break si Reyes sa kanyang last rack. Tingnan natin kung may pumasok. May pumasok na isang bola at alanganin yung ball position dito sa next object ball. Kaya tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan ito ni Reyes, mga kabilyard.
Rob builds himself. He built this himself. He assembles it and disassembles it as it's needed in these events. This is the same arena we used in the U.S. Open. It's the same one we've used here. It goes around, and one guy. Let me tell you, we owe him a lot. So send him an email. Tell him what you like. Tell him what you don't like. Tell him what you like to see more of. What we can do for you to make it better and more enjoyable. And if there's something we're doing that you don't approve of, well, tell us that too. We appreciate the feedback. All right, it's 5-2 Efren. Bobby was kicking at the 2-ball, and
At dyan nga, tagumpay yung ginawang play safe ni Reyes, no? Panibagong ball-in-hand advantage naman dito kay Reyes, mga kabilyard, no? Talagang napakahusay nung ginagawang tira dito ni Reyes at talagang pinapahirapan niya itong si Bobby Piquel. At dito nga sa last rack ni Reyes na ito, itong sa rack number 8, 5-2 yung score natin. Nakakalamang dito si Reyes, mga kabilyard, at mukhang pinahirapan niya itong si Bobby Piquel. Kaya sundan natin kung makabawi pa ng puntos itong si Bobby Piquel.
closer, but I think he's got a. Oh, well, if Efren Reyes is looking close at it, I'm not going to second guess that from up here. Let's just wait and see. Give you some straight pull action real quick here. Well, the billiard on the 7 can be made too. But these are tight pockets, guys. These are 4.5, and if you've played on diamonds, you know how they're made. Not only are they the finest playing table anywhere in the world. Well, that might have saved Bobby from the gallows for a little while, anyway. Although, and I don't mean to underestimate Bobby. He's a solid, strong player, and he can easily run 3 or 4 racks. So it's not like Efren's toying with him or anything. But that would have put Efren on the hill, and it pretty much would have been curtains at that point, I would think. But that's why that's a nice shot there. Nice shot there. I still don't know if the 5 goes, but he sure threaded the needle around that 8-ball very nicely. And now we'll see whether the 5 goes or not. If it goes, the speed he's got to hit it with to get on the 6 may make the shot play a little harder too. All right. He used all of what he had there. He had about 55% of that pocket, and he used it. And he gets out here. He's still alive. That miscue Efren made.
At dito nga mukhang nakakuha ng momentum sa tira itong si Piquel. May chance siya ngayon na umabanti pa ng 1 puntos, no? 5-2 na ang score natin at tumahabol siya ng 3 rack dito. At dito mukhang matatapyas niya ng 1. Makikita natin maganda na yung position nitong table na ito para kay Piquel. At may chance siya ngayon na umabanti pa ng 1 puntos. Nakita nyo naman yung kanyang tira at cue ball positioning. Mahusay din itong si Piquel, mga kabilyard, no? At makikita natin dito mayroon siyang chance na umabante ng 1 puntos. At dito nga breaking si Piquel, makita natin 5-3 na score, lamang pa rin si Reyes ng 2 puntos. May pumasok sa break na yan ni Piquel, no? At meron siyang available shot dito sa 2. Mukhang gumaganda yung sa kanyang breaking ngayon at saka yung ball position. Tingnan natin yung layout na ito kung maka-penetrate siya ng 1 puntos. Panoorin natin, mga kabilyard.
And then Mika went and played 9-ball and won that match. So anyway, Mika's a straight pool champion. He picks up $2,200 for that and another $1,100 for high run, $3,300 in Mika's kick. All right, it's 5-3 Efren. Bobby broke, made a ball, got a shot, and he's got himself a little bit in a pickle. Oh, no, Kenny, you didn't say that. Yeah, guys, I did, and I knew that was going to happen at least once during this set, so now that I've said it, I promise not to say it again. And I know earlier I was talking a little bit about AccuStats and Pat and all of that, and sincerely meant every word of it. I've been fortunate to know Pat Fleming for 25 years. I met him through his brother Pete some 25 years ago when we were both working in New Jersey. And it's been just an honor to know that guy. Pat has just been a great asset to the industry, and I'm just proud to know him. Anyway, I want to also mention Merlin Glodick, engineer extraordinaire, another magician in his own.
At dito nga mukhang napahirapan ng kaunti itong si Reyes sa kanyang tira na yan. Kukuha siya ng magandang posisyon dito para nga sa kanyang last track, no? At pero pinapahirapan pa rin ni Piquel itong si Reyes. Makikita natin dito mukhang no choice si Reyes kundi i-kick shot itong object ball na yan at makakuha ng panibagong ball position. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
All right, Bata's going to look like he's going to kick two rails, one way or the other here, and he's just trying to kind of just barely skim the four ball and send the cue ball toward. No, well, I guess he outsmarted us all. That's table. Thank you. And speaking of couldn't find his cue stick. About 15 minutes before this match, Bobby Pickle's out there having a small.
At dito nga makikita natin napakahaba nito, long shot yan, pero nakuhanan pa rin ng magandang pasok ni Bobby Pickle. Napabigay niya doon sa 9, no? Napakahusay ng ginawa ni Pickle na yun, talagang proud siya sa sarili niya. Pero tingnan natin kung magawa niya ng paraan itong susunod na object ball niya, medyo napalayo lang. So mayroon chance ngayon na makabalik ulit sa table kapag nagmintis dito si Bobby Pickle.
Anyway, Bobby made a real nice shot there on the 4. He kissed it in off the 9 ball, if you remember, after Effin made that two-rail kick to put it up there. Now, he can see the 5, I believe, and he's got to make sure he doesn't hit the 9 ball. Well, I guess I couldn't tell. He couldn't hit as much of the 5. But you know what? He hooked Effin. Yeah, Scott had to take a call on his cell phone sitting next to me, and I think the phone call might be going out live too.
Tune in, you can hear me talk.
All right.
I'll call you.
All right, so Efren's hooked on the 5, and if you remember the last shot he had, he was hooked on the 4. So I think he's hooked on it.
At dito nga mukhang long shot pa itong tira ni Reyes na ito. Nag-bank shot siya dito. Papasok ba yung 3? Mukhang hindi. Na-scratch pa si Reyes dito. Kaya foul yan. Ball in hand advantage ngayon dito kay Bobby Pickle. May chance na makabawi si Pickle dito dahil nga open table ito at ball in hand advantage kay Pickle. No? So makikita natin may chance talaga na makabawi dito sa puntos si Bobby Pickle. Kaya panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
And it's winner breaks. Well, actually, the actual rule we play here is winner has the break option, which means if Bobby wins this game, if he elected to, he could pass the break to Efren, and Efren would have to break the balls.
What's the chance of that happening?
Well, what I'm saying is, why do we even have such a rule? Have you ever seen that? The only guy I've ever seen do that, I think, was Pat Fleming. Okay? So I don't even know why we have that rule, Scott. It's pretty rare. Yeah. Well, we're playing with pretty top shelf stuff here. Well, that's true.
At dito nga, tuluyan ng nakakuha ng magandang posisyon itong si Pickle at pumasok yung 9. Ito nga, 5-3 na score natin dito mga kabilyad, 5-4. At ito, lalamang ulit dito si Pickle. Mukhang may chance tayo na magkaroon ng balikatan.
Yeah, and he needs a little help. Didn't get any. Where do you like to push, Scott?
Well,
Like here.
careful with that.
I might push for a kick. I mean, that's just maybe as just as suicidal as anything else with Efren, but I don't think you can let him see any of the ball.
Roll out to the left.
You know what I'd do? I would push right where that piece of chalk is. Right there. Let Efren have. Let him have. Yeah.
At dito nga mukhang nag-push muna itong si Bobby Pickle dahil nga walang magandang shot doon sa ball number 2. Mukhang binigay niya kay Efren Reyes. Tingnan natin kung anong diskarte ni Reyes dito sa ball number 2 na ito. Kung mag-counter safety or ibang shot niya doon sa side pocket. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
No? No. But it's sure fun to sit up here and think you might be right. And I think you called it. He's going behind the 9. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Looks like he did. And if Bobby's got the whole ball, he's got a little bit more choices than if he's only got a piece of it. And you got a better view of that than I do, Scott, so I can't really tell. Has he got the right side of the 2 ball?
He's got the left side of the 2 balls.
Okay. If he's got the right side, he might bank it into the 9 and send the cue ball 2 rails. Oh, he had that side, huh?
At dito nga mukhang nag-play safe ulit itong si Bobby Pickle. Naitago niya dito sa dalawang cluster ball sa gitna, no? Mahusay din talaga sa cue ball control itong si Pickle. Pero tingnan natin yung discarded dito ni Reyes kung magawa niya ng paraan nito mga kabilyard.
Has Bobby Pickle got a loss yet? I mean, has he used the buyback? Or is he is he okay?
This is only round.
This is 4. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we know Efren hasn't been beaten yet either. 3 rails behind it?
I think he's just going to go 1 rail, hit the 2 ball.
I think he's going behind the 5, Scott.
Looks like he's going to try to kill the 2 ball. No, you're right.
Is he going to get a rail? He's got to get a rail with the 8 ball, Scott. No rail.
At doon nga mukhang muntik pang magawa ng paraan ni Reyes yun kaya na-foul dyan, no? Ball in hand advantage ngayon nitong si Bobby Pickle. Hindi kasi tumama yung last ball doon sa corner pocket, no? Kaya foul yan, walang tumama sa rail kaya nag-ball in hand advantage dito si Bobby Pickle. Ngayon guys, may chance ngayon si Reyes ay si Bobby Pickle na magkaroon ng heel-to-heel match, no? Dahil nga open table na ito para dito sa rack number 10. Kaya panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Yeah, he's letting the stroke out a little bit more, Scott, now than he was in the first couple of games. He was a little tentative. Oh, my gosh. Is that inside English? He did. He did.
At dito nga mukhang nagkamali si Bobby Pickle ng tira doon kaya open ngayon itong table. Unfortunately, nakaharang itong 9, no, dito sa kanyang object ball. So tingnan natin kung magagawan ulit ng paraan ni Reyes ito mga kabilyard. Mukhang gagawan ng kick shot itong object ball.
No.
First call, I think, is accurate.
Yeah.
He's going to go behind it. He'll stop the 2 ball.
No, you know what he's going to do? He's going to stick it right on the 5 behind the 9. That's what he's doing. He's too deep.
He's going to send the 5 down to.
Yeah. I don't think he wanted that to go.
At doon nga, na-combination pa sa kick shot ni Reyes yung 8 sa itaas, no? Napakaganda nung ginawa ni Reyes na yun. Pero unfortunately, medyo alanganin yung position ng 3. Tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan ni Reyes na ipasok at makakuha ng ball position dito sa next object ball. Yun nga, medyo makapal at mukhang itinago lang ni Reyes sa likod ng 6, no? Unfortunately, na-open itong 3 kay Bobby Pickle.
Didn't Efren's last match go hill? And who was he? Who did he play? Do you remember? Neil Jacobs. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. Oh, he's a...
Last 2 ball itong si Pickle dito medyo mahaba at malayo itong ball number 7. Tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan nito ni Pickle at dito nga mahirap itong tira na ito para kumuha ng posisyon at napasobra pa yung pektos doon ni Pickle kaya hindi pumasok at dito mukhang nakakuha pa ng magandang play safe itong si Pickle, no? Sinuswerte pa pero tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan nito ni Reyes.
Quite 3 events here at Jersey City. Like cash money and points in each division. And Reyes at this point in time.
But Well, Scotty back kicks the 7 in the side.
Doon nga mukhang masaya pa itong si Piquel dahil mukhang alanganin yung nangyaring tira dito ni Reyes, no? Dumikit yung cue ball sa last ball sa ball na yan. Kaya tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan ngayon ni Reyes ito or mag-concede na lang si Reyes dito dahil nga one ball na ito. Magkamali dito siguradong panalo yung susunod na titira.
Cut this here? No. Just fan it? Certainly.
At worst, he's even money to bank.
Yeah. Probably have to use the bridge to bank it, though.
At doon nga, na-scratch pa itong si Reyes. Alam na di, sabi nga, no, ito, nag-concede na si Reyes, panalo doon si Piquel. All 5 ang score natin dyan, mga kabilyard. Pero tingnan natin, mukhang talagang maganda yung laban nila dito. Balikatan, heel-to-heel match. At dito si Piquel ang nag-break. May pumasok doon sa side pocket at meron siyang available shot dito sa ball number 2 pero walang possible pocket. So tingnan natin kung anong diskarte ni Piquel dito, mga kabilyard.
No, I think if he tried to bank the 2 Scott cross corner, he's got to let the cue ball go a bit, or he's got to flirt with the 8 ball. But once again, it's hard to duck on Efren. Nah, he left it. Well, I'll tell you. Well, I think if he gets on the 3. The 4 to the 5 is the key here.
At doon nga medyo manipis yung tira ni Reyes na yon. Fortunately naman nakaharang itong isang bola para dito sa dos, no. Mukhang nakakuha pa rin ng play safe itong si Reyes. Tingnan natin yung gagawing tira dito ni Piquel at baka matsambahan niya ito at makakuha na. Mukhang magmamasay dito si Piquel para patamaan yung dos, mga kabilyard. Medyo makapal, manipis yung tira na yon. Hindi kumagat yung pectus niya dahil minadali at ito tumutok sa side pocket itong dos. Alam na this, tingnan natin kung ma-run out ni Reyes itong final rack.
4 to the 5 to the 5 and the 5 to the 6. He's got to get that half angle on the 5 because he want to be a little bit more towards the 7 ball side of the table when he shoots the 6 than in the middle of the table. Do you know that? Yeah. I think he's coming under the 7. Under the 7. And notice when he hit the second rail, he's automatically in line. It's just a question of how.
At dito nga tulad sa inaasahan, mga kabilyard, makita natin yung last 3 balls ni Reyes, no, para dito sa final rack na ito. At mapapansin natin race to 6 ito at may chance ngayon si Reyes na ito medyo alanganin pa yung tira na yun, medyo mahina pero may chance pa rin na mapina ni Reyes ito at tumutok na dito sa 9 ball. Panoorin natin, mga kabilyard.
Before you leave, don't forget to click subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Drop a comment below and let me know where you're watching from, and I will give you a shout out in one of my videos. Thank you for watching.
Diyan si Efren Reyes. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.